And we're on.
Yeah, it's the Sini-Gang with El Boogie.
And Sterno Supernova.
So, Sterno, I don't know what's going on. What do you want to talk about today?
Are there any shows that you want to see, like a
Remade?
reunion? Yeah, well, no, not like they brought back the X-Files.
Okay.
And I just saw like the first couple episodes of when they brought back Full House, the Fuller House. Is there anything you
What's the first couple episodes?
Huh?
Like the first 10?
No, the first actually. You know what? Normally, you're right. Normally, I would binge on the show, but there's only so much of that I can take, and there's a limit to how much.
The show's pretty bad.
Yeah, and it's very
Okay. Well, okay.
Getting back to my question, so either would you want to know what happened to, like, say, My So-Called Life, or
oh yeah, that one definitely.
And I know that's one of your favorites. I mean, that's an easy one. For me.
That's one that ended prematurely.
So you want to know what happened to all the different characters and
oh yeah.
Okay, because how many years is that? Like with the 1990, 94? 4? Okay, so you're talking 22 years. You want to see
yeah. A show about kids in high school and dealing with high school problems.
They're like in their late 30s, early 40s. Some of them maybe. I don't know.
Claire Danes. Yeah. How old Claire Danes?
I don't know.
Well, basically, I think it was set around her real age.
Oh, okay. So like, you would want to see. I mean, I was trying to figure out what show. See, most of the shows that I watch have already been like, if I like Star Trek, and there was like Star Trek Next Generation.
Yeah, that's never ending.
Yeah, that's not a problem. So I mean, like, there's not that many shows. I would think. Well, see, you were more about the guy. You're the guy that had more shows canceled on him than me. I don't really.
Well, that happen. I'll separate sci-fi stuff. Sci-fi is a totally different monster.
Okay. All right.
Because sci-fi, I mean, even something like Firefly, which is my favorite sci-fi show ever, that got canceled prematurely. They made a movie.
So they've kind of fixed it up a little bit. Tie it all together.
Yeah. And they can do that with almost any sci-fi, I think.
Yeah.
And even if they don't, they can always make some. I mean, it's like, I don't want to say cheating, but
cheating.
Sci-fi shows can always do something where they, go back in time and like loop it over again.
Yeah, you're right.
Or blow up the universe. End of show. You could always do.
I've seen shows where they've done that.
Exactly. You could do anything. So imagination, sort of.
Sky's the limit, so you don't have to worry about, But you're talking about when you get to real shows with. Not set in the sci-fi genre,
like Happy Days.
You want the Happy Days?
Nah, they actually tried with Joni Loves Chachi, and
that was like right after Happy Days ended, wasn't it? That was like right into, or didn't it roll? I thought it rolled right into it.
It might have been a year or two.
But that's close enough. I mean, yeah. Like, I mean, I know the Friends is coming up with a reunion show.
Are they?
Yeah, I know that. They're missing Matthew Perry's character is not going to be able to be part of it. But
see, I was never a big Friends fan.
I liked it, but I wouldn't be one of those people that was like, I wasn't as crazy about it as other people. I liked it a lot. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say I wasn't, but I wasn't like obsessed with it, or I never watched the DVDs or anything like that.
Were you like that with Full House?
No, well, Full House, I enjoyed it. I mean, I watched it from the beginning, and then I tapered off like most people did.
I was never a fan of Full House. I mean, I didn't like the show at all. I mean, I found it corny.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
It was on Friday nights.
Right.
I mean, I think I was in high school when it was on, so
yeah.
Friday nights are my nights to go out. Because TGI Fridays. That was the whole thing, right? TGIF.
Yeah.
That was the TGIF
lineup. Yeah.
Yeah. So
nice wholesome entertainment.
And this is 90s when there was no DVR. I mean, you could videotape it. You could set your VCR.
I never did that. Just for the record, never did that.
Whatever. I know you got a whole box full of Full House VHS tapes somewhere. But I never liked the show.
Yeah.
I mean, I caught it every now and then. Let's just say that. So I know enough to know the people, the stories. But I mean, like, actually, I don't know all the stories. I don't know half the stuff that's going on.
It's not like it's a really complicated story. You get it with, like, I could tell you, like, a widower had 3 girls, and then his 2 friends moved in, 2 guy friends to take care of them.
Yeah, but I don't know what happened with like the oldest sister's boyfriend. Like there's some storyline there. I don't know. I don't even know who the kid is. I didn't know.
Steve.
Yeah, I completely the whole John Stamos.
I will say this
storyline stuff.
I will say this: it was weird watching the first episode. They had
I saw the first
Fuller House.
3 Fuller Houses. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, when they brought back everybody, pretty much.
Let me just say, I thought that first pilot episode was terrible.
Oh yeah.
To the point where I hated finishing it.
it was painful, but it was pandering to people that just loved the show and wanted to see certain things and certain the catchphrases, and I mean there's some things.
Rude.
Yeah, God, it was horrible.
You got it, dude. It's just terrible.
It was bad.
Terrible.
But I was gonna say it's weird watching that first episode with Bob Saget. If you've seen Bob Saget's like comedy when he was joking his time in Full House, it was to me it was just weird. It just, he was talking about Kimmy Gibbler, and I kept on flashing back to his comedy special about.
Yeah, they even hinted at that joke on the show. I guess you didn't catch it.
Well, I wasn't sure if they were trying to hint to it.
Yeah, they're hinting at it.
Okay.
But I was fine with that because I knew Bob Saget was a dirty man when he was on the show.
I had no idea. How'd you know that?
You ever see Half Baked?
That was around the same time?
Oh, I guess he was. Yeah, it was around the same time.
Afterwards.
But even before that, he was a stand-up comic.
Oh, I never knew he was a stand-up comic before that. I just thought he was. First
he
thing
was
I saw was Full
comic,
House.
and he's a stand-up comic from our area, from Virginia Beach area.
Yeah.
He went to high school at Lake Taylor, I believe.
Oh.
So he's a local product. So I knew of him. But that actually he didn't bother me watching him, even knowing he's a dirty old man. You ever see The Aristocrats? The
no,
comedy?
You told me about it, but I know.
Yeah, Bob Saget's the worst.
I know the joke.
He's nasty.
I know the joke behind it.
He's nasty.
But I don't need to. Yeah, you told me about this movie. It's like I don't think I need to see this.
But I had no problem seeing Bob Saget in it.
No, I just thought it was weird. I had
the weird thing is Stephanie Tanner. What's her name? I don't know. You know, the second kid.
I forgot her name. Yeah.
You know what happened to her in real life?
Yeah.
She became a drug addict. She became hooked on meth. She's been arrested.
Yeah.
She got I'm assuming a boob job because man, them things
that's impressive.
I was like, what the hell? Them things are popping out.
Yep.
So that's weird.
Okay. Yeah, I admit that too. She has her backstory in the thing. And I'm like, I know what her real story is, and it's hard to, get past it.
I mean, it's like happened like a couple times when she was arrested. And
yeah,
it's like she got arrested once, and she went to rehab, and then she got arrested again for like, or her boyfriend dies or something. I don't know.
I don't remember that part. I mean,
I know her boyfriend was like a drug kingpin or something. I don't know, or a meth guy.
Oh, I didn't know that part of it. Wow.
Oh yeah, she was hardcore into the drugs. And
it felt like, I don't know, Dana Plato syndrome to me. So I was like, okay, I get it. Pretty much.
And then she's on the show playing a wholesome, very corny. I mean, everyone's corny.
Yeah, the whole show is just corny. It gets a little better second, third episode, but
yeah, I'll admit, I laughed. They're the Dancing with the Stars episode. I laughed at that.
Okay.
I thought it was hilarious. I could see people hating it, but the fact that they joked the whole Dancing with the Stars stuff made me laugh. But yeah, that's pretty much as far as I got with the show, and I don't know if I'll keep going.
Yeah. Like I said, normally, me, if I love a show, I'll just binge it until my eyes pop out. And I was like, I can take maybe 2 or 3 episodes, and I have to just kind of take a little break from it, see if I want to see where I stand, and maybe come back to it if I feel like it. I got the gist of, they're back.
See, the thing they tried to remake something new for a new generation kind of thing, right?
Hey, they had your girl doing the theme song, Carly Rae Jepsen.
I didn't even pay attention.
Oh, that was her doing the theme song.
But one show that does it right, I think, is Girl Meets World. Is the remake of Boy Meets World. Same era, same concept.
Well, yeah,
it's the exact same thing. Boy Meets World was a popular show in the 90s, which I never really watched.
Yeah.
I think I've maybe seen 3 or 4 episodes total of the show.
Okay.
And now they're bringing Girl Meets World, which is basically them growing up with kids.
Yeah.
And the show's about the kids, which It's a pretty damn good show.
Is it a good show?
Man,
I only watched the first couple of episodes of that too. Show. I mean, the first one was like, okay, that's pretty cool. They had to get certain things out of the way, like, to establish the character.
Yeah, the callbacks and
all that stuff. Yeah, and I saw the second one and I don't know. I didn't keep going with it. Isn't it like you don't think it's a kiddie show? I mean, that's one reason I just kind of stopped with it.
No, it actually deals with pretty good problems.
Does it?
It gets pretty heavy-handed at times too, which I'm even like, yo, this show needs to lighten up a bit.
Really? Well, I guess the original show did too.
Yeah,
mean, there was some stuff in the original.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. How did that show end? Something about the kids going to college or something?
I think they each went on their separate ways, and like, I don't know, it was some weird rite of passage, and they were saying goodbye to their childhood. And I think the last thing with the guy's like, yeah, I'm eating the world. And he goes, oh, I get the title now, Boy Meets World, and some dumb fourth wall thing. But anyway, yeah, I mean, so is there anything else you want to see besides My So-Called Life? Freaks and Geeks. I'm just trying to name the show that you used to like that I remembered.
Silver Spoons.
Silver Spoons. Who's alive? Wait, is the dad alive on that one?
Ricky Schroeder's still alive, ain't he?
No, the dad.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't even remember who the dad was. What's his name?
Stepmom.
Erin Gray.
I
know. I wouldn't.
She's still alive, I believe.
Actually, I've seen her in one of those shows where they auction off old sci-fi stuff. She was auctioning off some of her stuff from Buck Rogers. But so I know what she looks like. It was interesting. She was very grandma, momish, so sort of strange. But okay, Silver Spoon.
Yeah, what happens to the kid and his money?
He ends up becoming a cop. He lost all his money, becomes a New York cop.
No, because I think he becomes like a
porn star, the Rickster.
I think that would be a good show.
Okay, Silver Spoon.
Him and Alfonso, best friends. Maybe Alfonso Ribeiro as his what, business associate dude? Who Alfonso's dad on the show was somebody.
He was? I don't remember what he was.
Alfonso Ribeiro was on the show.
I know.
Carlton was on the show.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember his dad.
Carlton was on the show because his dad worked for Ricky Schroeder's dad.
Oh, and Eddie Toys. I remember. There's certain things that stick in my head, and I can't help it. It's in my. I know.
Yeah, his dad was like his accountant or something.
Right. Eddie. Damn it.
That would be interesting.
Okay.
Didn't they try to do something with Facts of Life? They keep doing like specials.
Yeah, I remember they were way old and they brought him back for something.
Yeah, like one of the girls was running the school.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't watch it. I might have watched like one or something. I don't remember.
Stuff like that I think is okay.
Yeah.
Where they do like a 1 hour or a 2 hour TV special 10 years later.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, this is what happened. This is what's going on. Brady Bunch sort of did that.
Yeah, they did it for a while. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah, with the weddings and everything.
Yeah.
Every now and then they would, like every 4 or 5 years they would do the Brady Bunch wedding.
Yeah, I forgot about that. They did one for Gilligan's Island a long time ago.
Exactly. They did it right in the 80s.
You call that right?
Yes.
Wasn't that the one where they brought the Harlem
Globetrotters came on the island?
That was doing it right?
Yes.
Okay.
I got excited. It was an event. It was an event. People scheduled their lives around the Gilligan's Island show.
It was so weird though, man. They like the island became a resort and they had all this like special equipment and I was like, okay, that was strange.
Don't they get like stranded again?
Yeah, that was like, what?
They didn't care. They knew it was a TV show.
Yeah, I know, but I was just like, oh, that's sad. Gilligan's Island.
Gilligan's Island only had 99 real episodes.
So it didn't reach the magic number of the 100.
It didn't get the 100.
Oh. Well, wasn't it before that whole thing about maybe? I mean, it was. I don't know if the rules were the same when it became running in syndication. Is what I'm trying to get to. So, Gilligan's Island. I know it still counts as sci-fi, but remember when they brought back Bionic Woman, $6 Million Man? Did you watch any of that stuff?
I sort of remember it, but I don't.
You know, I totally forgot that what's her name? Sandra Bullock was in one of those when they brought it back.
Yeah, she was the remake of the Bionic Woman, right?
Yeah, yeah. I totally forgot that was her though. You know, because it just didn't stick in my head. I didn't associate her with the actual character.
You know, they're bringing back Baywatch.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah.
With
what's the main guy? I forgot.
I don't remember.
Oh, it's The Rock, isn't it?
Is it The Rock? Probably.
I thought The Rock was part of it.
I'm trying to think of the girls, but hey, if you want to think about The Rock.
No, I mean, because I don't think Hasselhoff's part of it anymore.
Nah, but there's a bunch of girls that are part of it.
They're naming like people that are new. There's no one like classic. I don't think. I mean, I'm sure.
So would you want to see
girls in bikinis?
Pam Anderson and Nicole Eggert?
No, I've actually seen Nicole Eggert. And
yeah, she was my girl back in the day. Nicole Eggert.
She used to blown away.
Yeah,
but I saw her in an episode of Tattoo Nightmares.
Yeah, age has not been good to her.
She had to get a tattoo fixed, and yeah,
age has not been good.
Yeah, yeah. Yasmin Bleak, same thing. Yeah, no, sorry.
It's just white people problems. They need Asians age nicely.
Well, there was I saw this one infographic a long time ago, and it showed like how
everyone's seen it.
Yeah, and all of a sudden they hit that one age, and then they become like shrivel up old people. But up until that point, yeah, you're right.
So yeah. No, I'm completely lost now because I was thinking of Pamela Anderson naked as a 60-year-old woman.
I was good until you said a 60-year-old woman part. That messed me up.
Wasn't she like in the? Oh no.
What?
Because Playboy is like ending off. They're not going to be naked anymore. Isn't she like in the last issue or something?
No.
Maybe she's not. Maybe she isn't.
I don't know.
I think there was talks of her being in it, but I don't think she was.
Wasn't she like the one most featured or something at one point? I mean, yeah. Right. So I could see her being in it, but I don't really need to see her in it. Then again, I haven't bought a Playboy in forever. So, would you buy the last naked Playboy, or are you going to buy the last naked Playboy?
No. Unless there was an article that you really want to read. Let me see. There used to be an old show.
Okay.
Called It's Your Move. You remember the show?
No.
It was on for maybe not even a whole season. Maybe it got killed before season. Maybe it was only like 8 episodes.
Give me the premise. I don't even know what
Well, it had what's his name was in it? From Silver Spoons.
Bateman?
Yeah, Jason Bateman.
Wow,
he was the kid.
Guessed, wild guess.
It was the kid and the neighbor. And they would always pull practical jokes on each other.
Oh, I do remember
That's the point of the show, was them just pulling jokes on each other. It's your move.
I knew about the show. I never watched it.
Him and the neighbor. The neighbor was sort of popular in the 80s also.
So
the show was hilarious.
Was it?
It was hilarious.
I never watched it. I didn't know it was good. I had no idea.
Yeah.
So you'd want to see that.
Yeah, bring that back. It's a good concept too. Just people playing jokes on each other. I mean, I watched that on YouTube already. I'll watch hours of people pulling pranks on each other.
So it's basically like Jackass from.
Not even like Jackass, because it's not about torturing bodies or whatever. Or, it's
more clever stuff.
Yeah, the guy's on a date and you screw up the guy's date kind of stuff.
Okay.
It's different.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know what else. I would like to see a remake of The Master. Remember that? These are shows that no one ever watched.
He brought up The Master. I don't even remember who the guy was besides The Master. The other person.
Lee Van Cleef?
No, Lee Van Cleef was The Master. Oh. Who was the student? The other guy?
I don't know.
I keep on thinking of American Ninja. Whatever his name was, the guy that was American. I know that wasn't him.
So The Master was a show about white people wanting to be ninjas.
There was a ninja.
He was a white guy.
Yeah, he was he's basically like what's his name was for Kung Fu. David Carradine was for Kung Fu.
Exactly.
Lee Van Cleef was the ninja master that had a student and
who wanted to be a ninja.
Yeah.
So it's a white guy teaching another white guy how to be a ninja.
Yeah.
Bring that back.
Misfits of Science. I don't know. That wasn't a big enough following, but that would be interesting. I don't even remember how that ended. I think it ended like with no particular. I think it ended like mid-season or something.
I don't know. That had Courtney Cox in it, right?
Right. That was like her first TV thing.
And then around the same time, Manimal.
Yeah, I knew you were gonna go there too. Did you ever watch Manimal?
Yeah. When I was a 7-year-old kid,
Yeah.
the TV show like Manimal, where a man turns into an animal,
Hence Manimal.
and becomes a hero and saves people's lives. That was like the best thing ever. Of course, it sounds stupid now.
Yeah.
He would turn into a hawk.
I remember that.
He would always turn into a hawk. And then he would, I don't know, like
I remember an
peck
episode.
at someone's head to save someone's life.
There's an episode where he had to learn martial arts by mimicking animals. And I'm like, you become the animal. It should be easy for you. It was weird. So yeah, Manimal. Auto Man.
See, I never watched Auto Man.
You never watched Auto Man?
No.
It was about this like computer generated guy that would be a hero. Oh, the other guy was Desi Arnaz Jr., wasn't it? Ricky Ricardo's son. I mean,
I don't know.
yeah. He had this little companion that would float around and make things for him called Cursor. Because it was all computer stuff.
You know, another thing that people watch, but I didn't watch was Airwolf.
Airwolf.
I never watched Airwolf. I did watch Blue Thunder, which is basically the same thing.
It's the movie version. Oh no, actually, did you watch the show?
Yeah, there was a show of the movie
Yeah.
about a helicopter, which is the same thing what Airwolf was, a show about a helicopter.
Right.
Hey, let's save the world by jumping in the helicopter.
This highly advanced helicopter. Blue Thunder. It had Roy Scheider in a movie, and I remember the first time one of the scenes I saw them they were watching some woman do stretches naked on a bearskin rug. It's like, whoa. Oh, and his guy that was with him was called Jaffo, just another effing observer.
I did not know that.
I remember seeing there's a little thing that's sticking in my head that I can't get rid of, and that's one of those things. So they called him Jaffo in the series too, but no one really explained what it meant.
You got to bring back Benson. The show about
why would they bring
about a rich white governor.
They left it at a cliffhanger too, you know.
Well, the show's about the governor having a black butler,
right? Who
ended up becoming really smart and sort of becoming his like.
He became lieutenant governor.
At the end of the show, when the show was bad.
Yeah.
He became the man.
And then at the end of the show, they were like, "You should run for governor," and he's like, and they ended it there, the cliffhanger, and then the show never came back.
That's because the show sucked at that time. It even switched networks, I believe.
Did it switch networks?
I believe when he became lieutenant governor, they switched networks.
I don't think you watch it, but I wouldn't mind seeing what happened with Jag.
I never watched Jag.
Jag switched networks too. That's one of the shows that switched networks. I thought it was pretty cool.
Do you like the shows that are like going to Netflix solely? I mean, you have Netflix, so I guess it doesn't matter.
What do you mean that?
Like Full House is only Netflix,
right?
Crouching Tiger.
I haven't watched that one yet, but yeah,
I did. Is
it okay?
You have to approach it in the right frame of mind. If you're thinking of it as a Crouching Tiger sequel, it sucks. If you think of it as a martial arts movie that just happens to have a Crouching Tiger title,
okay,
it's decent. I like it. I liked it as.
I'm glad you told me that because I probably would have approached it as a sequel.
Because it's obviously not an Ang Lee movie. The Crouching Tiger the original Crouching Tiger was awesome because
it's art. It's
Ang Lee,
yeah,
it was beautiful.
Yes,
this one has no Ang Lee in it. there's no sweeping.
So it's like Ip Man, kind of, in a sense. You know, like, where it's not like, you know, people flying like it's, I don't know, out of mythology, but it's more like actual practical martial arts, I guess.
It's actually a good throwback to older Shaw Brothers movies with
a lot of wire work.
Yeah, there's wire work. Yeah, there's like, you know, turtle style guy.
Ooh, okay.
I think his name was Turtle Ma. But stuff like that. What did bother me? Well, the show, when I turned it on, I was watching it in Chinese.
Oh, okay.
Right? With English subtitles.
Right.
I'm like, okay, because, you know, that's how I like to watch movies.
Yeah, with the original soundtrack. Yeah.
But I noticed the lips were off with the sound. I'm like, okay, that's weird.
What? Why would
so I switched to English, and it turns out they're speaking English. They were speaking in English the whole time.
So they put a Chinese dub on top of an
They
English
Chinese
movie?
dubbed the English movie, exactly.
What?
Everyone's speaking English. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know this.
So you're trying to go for the authentic experience and you're just...
The authentic experience is English.
Wow, okay.
It confused the hell out of me.
I'm glad you told me that too. I would have done the same thing.
Because it automatically starts in Mandarin
Mm-hmm.
or Cantonese. I think it was Mandarin. But then you notice, hey, it's off. The dubbing's off. So I said, let me see what the English dubbing is like, and it's like there is no dubbing. And it, I sort of got the hint when Jason Scott Lee is one of the main people.
Yeah.
And Harry Shum Jr., who's from Glee.
Oh, right. The dancing Asian guy?
Yeah. I'm like, he doesn't know Chinese, does he? I switched it over. He's speaking perfect English. Everyone's speaking perfect English. Michelle Yeoh, Donnie Yen. Everyone speaks English in this movie.
Wow.
That messed up my head for real. Talking about Stephanie Tanner messing with your head.
That's a different kind of messing with your head, though.
Chinese people speaking English.
Sounds so racist.
See, that's I think a lot of people are gonna have a problem with that.
I mean, it was made for the U.S. market. I can understand that.
It's made by the Weinstein brothers and everything.
Right. So I guess I understand that, but I would have done the exact same thing, looking for the authentic experience. And
turns out authentic is English.
Yeah. Wow.
But
I mean, I'm okay with watching, straight to Netflix stuff. I haven't really watched anything straight to like Amazon Prime yet. Have you watched any of that stuff? I mean,
I watched Transparent.
Yeah, I haven't watched anything.
I love all the Netflix shows. I watch Orange is the New Black. I watch House of Cards. I watch
Jessica Jones, Daredevil.
Yeah, Jessica Jones, Daredevil. The Aziz Ansari, Masters of None. Awesome.
You're talking
funny.
About the other show, Love, right?
I love with Judd Apatow.
So I haven't watched that one. So
that show is so good.
Or Master of None. I still have to watch that.
You should, because you're Asian.
What, Master of None?
Yes.
Okay. I know it's weird, but I know it's true, but I don't think of Indian people as Indian, like, as Asian. I know they are Asian, but in my mind, Asian is Japanese, Chinese. I know it's
open
wrong.
Your mind,
I know it's wrong. But that's the way I always thought of it when I was growing up. That's why
Indians are Asians.
I know. I understand. Just that it's me actually having to mentally tell myself that. I'm not automatic.
Filipinos aren't Asians, but Indians are.
Wait, we're not?
I don't know. Different people say different things.
I know. I still don't know what.
I know people always say, "Don't mark Asian because you're Filipino. You're Pacific Islander." And then, I'm like, "No, I'm Asian."
I used to say we were Pacific Islanders, and someone said no. I think it might have been you. It was like, we're Asian. And I'm like, why? Because in the Smithsonian we're under Asian. And I was like, okay, the Smithsonian says so. I guess we are. I don't know. I have, it changes every couple of years. There's like a new debate about what we actually are. Some people say that we're the root of the Polynesian culture too. So I don't know.
That's Pacific Islander.
I know.
Polynesia.
I know. Is that adding more to the argument that we should be calling ourselves Pacific Islanders? I don't know. I don't understand.
Well, you should know that Indians are Asians.
Okay, yeah, I can get on board with that. They don't change that apparently, so that's good to go.
Yeah, I mean, there's all these things that they talk about how. I mean, the show Masters of None, they deal with a lot of Asian topics.
Okay.
I mean, they flat out say this is an Asian topic. There's an episode that deals with that Asian Hollywood. Let's just say that. But you're missing out because you don't watch it.
No, I'm going to watch it. I just haven't got to it yet.
You're not going to watch it.
No, I'll get to it. I'll just need a certain day and I'll just binge it.
Why don't you just watch one episode every week?
We'll see.
Take 30 minutes out of your week.
No.
And watch one episode.
No, I do it. I watch one. I'm like, ooh, this is good.
Yeah, see, the way you're doing it, you're never going to watch it.
No, I will.
Let me set aside 3 hours and watch
No, it's not like I set aside anything. I'll watch one episode and then all of a sudden it's just like, I don't know. It's like eating one chip, but you're just eating like a bunch of chips out of the bag.
No, I have to eat
not
every chip in the bag.
Well, I eat enough till I'm satisfied. That's how I do it. I didn't finish Daredevil in one day. I didn't finish Jessica Jones in one day. It was 2.5.
I mean, I'm watching the show Love now. I'm only on episode 3. The show's been out for 2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I plan to watch it. I'm at Master of None is on my list.
You're not gonna watch it.
Anyways,
watch Crazy Ex-Girlfriend first.
Is that on Hulu?
I don't know.
Okay,
it's on TV.
Well, no, I want to catch up. I want to start. Isn't that one of the shows that you should catch up, start from the beginning, or no? I mean, or
you
can I
have to? They explain what happens in the theme song of every episode.
So it's one of those. I don't need to.
The theme song explains what's going on in the show.
Okay. All right.
I don't know. If you don't want to watch it, the premiere show about Filipinos on American TV.
Okay.
Lasts longer than the final episode of the season.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is it done? I thought it was
hasn't been renewed yet because not enough people are watching it, Sterno. I'm doing my part. I am. I tell everyone about this show.
Okay.
I say everyone watch this damn show. It's good. It's funny.
Did they take into account, like, if it is on Hulu, I guess they take that into account for
check CW.com. It's probably on that.
Well, okay. What I'm just saying, it takes in watching it online still counts towards ratings, right? I guess, or I don't know.
I think it does.
Yeah. I mean, I know DVR thing. You told me that like it takes within a certain amount of time. If you watch it, it counts. But if you wait too long, it doesn't count.
I don't know.
Something weird like that. I don't know how it works as far as how they keep track of what's a popular show anymore with DVR and online options.
You want a Golden Globe?
Yeah, I know. It took me forever to watch Breaking Bad, and I loved it when I saw Breaking Bad. It's one of those things. Watch like 5 seasons in a week. So that's how I do it. So.
Yeah, but see, we could be talking about this stuff. But no, I gotta wait 5 years before you watch it before I can talk about it.
Okay.
I had some of the best conversations about Breaking Bad when it was airing.
Right.
You weren't part of none of those conversations.
No, I was near this. I caught up for season 6. I did. I caught up for season 6.
Yeah, but that's when everyone was watching it. But
so
the first couple seasons,
it wasn't as cool anymore when I jumped on board. I was on the bandwagon, I guess. I understand what you're saying.
Man, but watch Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, people. It's about Filipinos, or about a Filipino guy and his family, and a white girl who loves him. It's a funny show. Funny show. I mean, not every episode deals with his, being Asian.
Yeah, that would get tiresome.
Yeah, it's not. That's what makes it good.
All right.
I mean, Fresh Off the Boat does that every episode, but they do it good. They do it. They handle it well. I mean, some episodes, like, okay, they're beating you in the head with the fact that they're Chinese. But then other episodes, it works well. I mean, I get, like Blackish would be the same thing if you're, black. Like some episodes, like, man, they're just beating it over our heads. But the other episodes, like, yeah, it's funny. But Fresh Off the Boat, I like because they're all funny.
Yeah, okay.
We could be talking about this, but you don't watch it.
No, sorry.
You're watching Fuller House.
Very slowly. In really small doses.
More than Full House. I mean, more than Fresh Off the Boat.
I watched more episodes of Fresh Off the Boat than I had of Fuller House so far.
Okay. Good for you then.
Yeah, so take that.
All right. Is there any show that you wanted to see? Like, I mean, I don't know. Recently remade or whatever.
Remade?
Or reunionized. I just made up that word, but hey.
Reunionized. Okay.
Mark it.
I can't think of anything beyond what we've already talked about now. Nothing else for you?
I mean, everything I've been talking about is the 80s, because that's when I was that kid that sat in front of the TV in the 80s.
I know they already did Dukes of Hazzard once. I mean, they went back to that. So
yeah, so I'm trying to think of something more recent, like 90s, which is still like 20 years ago.
Do you want them to do like an Office reunion?
I would like them to do a movie.
Okay.
I don't need a whole show. I mean,
a season or whatever.
I don't need a season or. But the thing is, they closed that show off so well.
So
the last episode,
they don't need to.
They did well.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they had everything good.
Like same with Breaking Bad. There's no reason to go back to that universe.
Exactly. They ended off Breaking Bad pretty good.
Right.
Parks and Rec, they ended off well. I mean,
Seinfeld. I didn't like the way they ended Seinfeld. Would you want them to go back to that?
No.
No?
Because see, Seinfeld is a different monster. Seinfeld, I think it ended at a good time and they don't need to go back to it. I know a lot of people love it and want to see more, but I think if they do more, you're just going to get more of the final episode.
Oh.
It's stale now.
I wish they would have ended Chuck differently, but I don't know how if revisiting would make it better.
I wish they had ended Chuck a year early.
Yeah, they had the last season.
The last episode of the second to last season
was perfect.
Was a good ending.
Yeah.
When they thought the show. See, this is what the problem with people have by extending the show longer than it should.
Yeah. It just, yeah. Like I felt the same thing happened with Leverage. Just if they ended it a season earlier, it would have been strong. But it wouldn't have closed. They closed it off at the end of Leverage, but it wasn't, it wasn't all that great by the time they finished with it.
You know who the main showrunner or the main producer of Leverage is?
I don't remember. Is it Devlin? No.
Yep, it's Dean Devlin.
Devlin, okay, yeah.
Filipino guy.
Uh-huh. I've seen a picture of him. I think he was an actor at one point, wasn't
he? He might have been in some shows, but no, he's never been an actor. I mean, he's never been like a popular actor. He's always been producer, director, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Dean Devlin. I mean, he's also part of a lot of bad. I mean, he did Independence Day. Producer for that. I think.
Right.
I'm almost pretty sure it's Dean Devlin for Independence. I think he's doing the new Independence Day too.
Oh, okay.
Which I don't really care about. I was never a big fan of the first one. I know you loved it.
Independence Day?
Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was, it was. Well, I enjoyed it a lot. I mean, yeah. As an actor, Dean Devlin was in My Bodyguard, The Wildlife, and Real Genius, and Martians Go Home.
What is that? Is that My Bodyguard?
The Real Genius, though, that was a good one.
The Real Genius?
No, Real Genius. I mean that.
The TV show? I mean the movie?
The movie.
What was he in that?
I don't know. Probably some the minor person, but.
Extra number 3? Boy,
I've seen his face before, so I guess he was in there. I don't know. He wasn't one of the main characters, but I don't know. Maybe the man who opens door. I don't know.
I remember him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. All right. Anything else?
Nope.
You want to do a Tagalog word of the day?
Sure. This is the part of the show where we educate our listeners on the Filipino language. Neither Boogie nor I are native speakers of Filipino or Tagalog, so if we get some aspect of the word incorrect, like its pronunciation, grammatical usage, some connotation in regards to its meaning, just the overall me screw it up, feel free to let us know because we want to get your feedback. But please keep in mind this is a lighthearted thing that we do, really just to give you a little piece of the language you might be able to use in conversation or just at a party or something. So it's not something to be taken too seriously. So don't make us feel bad if we screw it up. Boogie, do you actually have a word in mind?
Bango.
Huh?
Bango.
Oh, bango.
Ang bango mo. Bango. I don't know how to use it in a sentence.
How do you spell that?
Bango. Bango.
Bango.
Bango. Bango, bango.
Oh. Yeah, well, most of the time I hear is mabango, or yeah.
Yeah, mabango.
Yeah.
But bango is the fruit root.
Right.
Mabango.
Well, bango is a noun. Mabango is a adjective. Just.
I don't know how to use it in a sentence.
Sa perfume si Jessica Alba. I don't mabango, something like that. I don't know what the connector is. I don't know what the I was gonna say S. It's muy. I know. I didn't take Tagalog in high school. I took Spanish, so that's
And
why.
I did
Yeah. Well, you're better at it than I am.
because I listen to my parents when they speak it.
Most
Unlike you.
I listen, but I don't. It doesn't. I don't retain it for some reason. I retain stuff like Eddie toys, but not language.
Bango. Ang bango mo, which means you smell good.
Okay. So let's make bango our
Word of the day.
Bango. Hmm. Sure.
You need to find a sentence you can, or find a word that you can use in a sentence, Sterno.
Yeah. Well, eventually I'll get one of those.
Next week.
Yeah, next week. Sure.
All right. Make sure you visit our website, www.city-gang.com.
Or email us at thecinigang@gmail.com.
Follow us on Twitter at The Sini-Gang.
Find us on facebook.com/thecinigang. Or look for us on YouTube. Do a search for our URL. Search for www.cine-gang, and you should be able to find our videos. So until next time, this is Sterno Supernova.
And this is El Boogie, the Elemental One, saying thanks for listening and
see you now. You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thanks for watching, and tune back in for the next episode. And y'all take care of yourselves.